It's Adulting Week Day 3, Relationships. And more than any of the other topics that we're going to discuss this week, this is the area of our lives that I think we question the least. Of course, dating and romantic relationships are like nothing but questions and constantly reassessing, what you're doing and who you are and like why the world is the way it is. But our friendships and our family relationships kind of like accrue without us realizing it a lot of the time. So I think it makes sense to, reassess, to do a little inventory, to sit yourself down and with a pen and paper or a laptop and a word processor, ask yourself some of the following questions. What kind of people are in your life? How do your friends view you? Are you happy with the amount of time that you spend together? Are you always reaching out to make plans with people who don't make plans with you, or are you always kind of going along with the group and being invited and dragged out places? Are you stressed out by your friendships? Are you overwhelmed? Are you lonely? Do your friends annoy you? Where do you feel guilt about the people in your life, and where does that guilt come from? How are your family relationships? Do you need to set better boundaries? Do you need to make a schedule for when to call or text or see them? That way you don't feel guilty when you don't do it. How will you maintain relationships with your family when you move out of the house that you were raised in? There are a number of really good personal inventory questionnaires that you can find online. I do a couple of them every year around New Year, and it's pretty exciting to go back over time and see how 14-year-old me thought about myself and my future and my plans and my values. And hopefully the questionnaire and the inventory help kind of highlight places that you think you might be able to work on. Reading advice columns also helps. In this day and age, they're actually very, very good. Ask Polly at New York Magazine is a favorite of mine, as is Captain Awkward, especially for us kind of geek types. And look up terms that you don't understand, like boundary setting, like emotional labor, like codependence. And ideally, you can do all of this with the assistance of a therapist. Therapy is useful for literally every single person on the planet, and especially if you are a student, especially if you have access to free or greatly subsidized healthcare, just go. Just go for a few times, go for 3 or 4 or 5 sessions, and just see. It can't hurt. It's like talking to a brand new friend who is an extremely good listener and very, very compassionate and can help you kind of look from the outside at your own life, which is otherwise really, really hard to do. Because your relationship with yourself colors your life experience more than anything else. No one's upbringing is perfect. No one's brain is perfectly rational. No one's life is perfectly calibrated. And everybody has habits or biases or ways of thinking that can be tweaked and made a little bit better. You can also learn habits that will serve you going forward, like when you find yourself getting really emotional, whether that emotion is guilt or anger or just kind of overwhelmedness. Follow that train of thought, and later when you are, in a safe place, think, why did that set me off? What were the underlying circumstances? And kind of drill down into the tender places. That's often a really, really good way to learn about our hot spots. And while Googling medical symptoms is never a particularly good idea, you can Google things like coping with stress in college, or dealing with grief, or gender and sexuality questions. Whatever is the secret shame in the back of your mind that makes you feel alone or wrong or ill-equipped, someone else is feeling that thing too, and I bet you they've written about it. Point is, seeking information is good, and seeking community is even better. I'm gonna leave some related links in the description, and I will see you tomorrow for Adulting Day 4.